Hi everyone, I hope you're doing well. We are currently waiting for the hurricane to begin, and it's getting windy out there, and yeah, so kind of weird. But I wanted to jump on here really quickly and do a face of the day. And I kind of do mean quickly because we have to go to Walmart to get batteries. So that's my excitement of the morning, and I'm just going to jump on and get started. I'm going to start with the Veil Primer from Hourglass because I'm going to do an eye look. And I love this for eyes. And you know, I really had a hard time spending the money on this. I want to say it's $52, but it might be $58. I'm not sure, but it's one or the other. And I thought, like, that's a lot of money for a primer. However, it's dual purpose, and one pump does your face and eyes. So you don't need a separate eye primer. Now, I still like eye primers, but it's really an awesome product. So that's done. So I'm going to do NARS Sheer Glow. Actually, you know what? I've been using this an awful lot. Let me try something else today so I can give you some variety. This is the Lancome Tarte Idol Ultra 24. I'll do this one. And I'm going to put it on a mirror and use a brush. This needs a brush for sure. And the pumps are really little, so you got to kind of do a few. I'm going to apply it with this brush from Real Techniques. It is called the buffing brush. How appropriate. Okay, so I'm just going to put on about that much and really hit these areas where I have hyperpigmentation. I really feel strongly that it is essential to have a good brush for foundation. I hadn't noticed this before, but this foundation smells like alcohol, so I don't know, that's kind of weird. Maybe it needed to be shaken up better. Whoops. It's a nice color match for my skin though, so it's a good thing. I thought one time I wore it that it might have broke me out. I don't have like what I would call sensitive skin, but I am breakout prone, even though I'm in my 30s. My mid-30s. Okay. Next I'm going to use the Boots Concealer. You know, I love this. I talk about this all the time. And it's a really great color match for me, but it works on a lot of people, this color fair. I'm just going to buff that in a little bit. And then under my eyes, I just take my middle finger and tap. Yeah, it's interesting. I have the window open over there, and you can really hear the wind kind of changing, so that's kind of weird. But can you tell I'm getting a little nervous about this? People kept asking, are you nervous? Oh no, whatever. Yeah, now I'm beginning to think that was a mistake. All right. Next I'm going to, again, I want to try some different things I haven't used so much lately because I talk about the same things all the time. I'm getting redundant. I'm going to use the NARS, or the MAC Invisible Set Powder. I believe that's what it's called. Invisible Powder. This is very nice. I don't really talk about this a lot. I do use this on clients. This is nice because you can even use it under the eyes. If someone has like a wedding or something where they really need that concealer to stay put. So I'm just going to put it under the eyes as well. But this is, I like this so much better than the Prep and Prime powder. It's just, the Prep and Prime powder is so finely milled that I just feel like there's not much of an effect from it. I have the Prep and Prime Compact, and I never use it. I don't know. I haven't figured out what the point of that product is. Okay, so that part's done. I think I will, again, change it up with the Nude On Board Bronzer from MAC. And I'm just going to use this same brush. I'm just going to buff it under my cheekbones. And, you know, it was my mom and I were talking about this. She was at an Estee Lauder counter, I don't know when, but a while back, and she purchased a bronzer. She's not someone who uses bronzer on a regular basis, but this woman told her to Oh, it's great. And this is the super sparkly one too. She's like, you can just pull it out in the middle of the day and brush it all over. And I'm like, no, 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 no. Don't ever brush it all over. That would not be attractive. Especially sparkling. Can you imagine? I was just kind of appalled at that woman's advice. And next I'm going to use a highlighter. This is the Elizabeth Arden Rose Illumination Powder. And I'm using a foundation brush for this. I'm just going to put it right there. And this is nice because if you use one of these brushes for something like this, you can put it exactly where you want it. Just right there. Just on the bone. And then I like to put it on the collarbones because for some reason I think that looks nice. Okay. And then lastly, I'm going to use my blush, and I was just on Twitter last night. Yes, because now I do that. And I was chatting with Michelle, Makeup MLC, and she just bought this. So I hope she loves it as much as I do. This is my new favorite. This is Tarte Natural Beauty. This has definitely surpassed for me my doll face, even though I thought I really loved that one. But then I just did not know that this would work so well on fair skin. So there you go, Natural Beauty. And the one thing is sometimes I think this needs a little buffing out, but so this is just a clean Real Techniques brush. Okay, so that's the face. And next I will show you how I'm going to do the eyes. This is really some basic stuff today. I'm going to start with my brows, and I'm going to use the Damaska Brow Cake. I talk about this a lot, but it's really fantastic. If I could find a brow brush. Here we go. So, hope you're not in the line of fire from this storm. I don't really know what to expect, but I am going to make a celery, chicken celery dish for dinner because I want to make something out of a cookbook that I haven't used in a while. So I'm going to go get some mint, celery, and what do you call it? Parsley. It's a Persian chicken dish. Okay, so I'm going to show you how to use this, how I use this palette. I'm sure you could use it anywhere you like, but I'm going to start with the champagne color on the lids. NARS eyeshadows I think are really, really nice. I have one I bought that I regret, and that's All About Eve, just because it's totally dupable, and I just felt kind of like, why did I buy that? But normally I love their shadow. And I think they put together interesting color combinations. So I'm just kind of tapping that on with a MAC 252 SE. And then I'm just going to take one of my very favorite brushes. This is an Essence of Beauty pencil brush, tiny one. And I'm going to take this beautiful charcoal color right under the eyes. Just like that. And then I'm going to take this Real Techniques brush. This is the Deluxe Crease Brush. And the charcoal color. Tap it a little bit and just put it right in here. Just to barely define the crease today. I don't want anything crazy. I'm just going shopping. And just kind of blending it. So my son is still in the hall right now. My son Patrick, who you've met if you watch my videos, he's going to be 13 next week. He is filming a review to a movie on his camera, so, you know, we're just all kinds of YouTube in today. All right, so that is basically the look. That's not very intense, and it's not all that interesting, but like I say, I'm only really going to Walmart, so what do you need to do for that, right? I'm going to take my Inglot palette here, and I'm going to use this cream color as a brow bone color. just right up there with the same brush. And of course I need eyeliner. This is the easiest way I find to line the waterline, because you're getting the upper and lower lash line at the same time. It's easy. And actually, when I was taught to waterline, I was taught by a woman who happened to be from India, and that's how she did it. Okay, so next I'm going to give this a quick spray, because, you know, when there's a hurricane coming, you don't want your makeup moving. And I'm using this Scandinavia Makeup Finishing Spray. Do this before you use your mascara. Yes, I've made that mistake. Learn from my mistakes. Okay, and now I'm just going to use the Benefit They're Real Mascara. I love this. It doesn't move. It's not waterproof, but I think it works really well. I used it on a bride. She didn't have any issues. Just gonna do 2 coats. Okay. And then, just to make my husband happy, I'm going to use this. This is the Revlon Just Bitten Lip Stain Plus Balm in Gothic. And this, you know what? This is one of my very favorite reds. I love this color. These are nice. They're really easy to wear. So I'm going to let that set for a second. And then I'm going to top it with a gloss, excuse me. A gloss I have that I think might pair well with it. This is the Buxom Lip Cream in Mudslide. It's kind of a brownie pink, but yeah, I like that. Okay. You can still see the red. Alright, so that's the face of the day. And now we're off into the weather, so wish me luck, please. And I will talk to you soon. I hope we'll have power. If we don't, I'm sorry, and I will get back to you as soon as I can. But anyway, stay safe, and let me know what you're up to this weekend. I'd love to hear from you. Thank you for watching. Hello to my new subscribers. Thank you to my old subscribers, and I really appreciate it. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.